Hails and welcome to Rauta's Black Metal Reviews. Today's band is a band that has puzzled me throughout the years with its kind of weird names. That is, maybe all those good names were already taken, but this one is still puzzling me throughout the years. Darkened Nocturn Slaughtercult. Well, let's not guess why the band has chosen such a funny name, but let's just focus on the good music they are doing. This band has been proven to be, well, of good quality, well playing and delivering, just great music, both on live and album, and this new one isn't an exception. This one called is Mardom. So let's take a look of this album and trying to describe what it is all about. Most people probably know Darkened Nocturn Slaughtercult because of its uncommon female vocalist slash guitar player, who is also very talented and paving the road, so to speak, for many other female black metal players or artists right there. Now, this has never been a band that has been, doing probably the so-called A series or the top of the cream kind of a black metal, but nevertheless has been doing and delivering very talented black metal with good production and skillful playing, and for sure that is what Mardom is doing also. Now, when I was giving this album the initial spin, I was thinking like, what is the band that this brings to my mind? And suddenly it was right there, Mayhem. Now, let's imagine that you could go back to, say, Wolfslayer Abyss mini-CD, that is the album that came, or mini-CD that came after the Mysteries themselves. Mayhem was kind of in a swirl of progression or change, and nobody would be expecting anything what came after that. That is Grand Declaration of War. Now, in my opinion, that's not a good album. But what if Wolfslayer Abyss took a different turn and would be delivering an album? Now, this is an album that might have been happening back then. Why? Because there are lots of similarities with these riffs and this very sinister, kind of a dark, ominous feeling with this album is creating. Kind of a 90s, but almost like early 2000 kind of atmosphere what this band is creating. Not your typical riffs, but still very much rooted in the 90s. Now, this already coated with nice production, kind of a shrieky, almost witch-like vocals, and nice drumming, even some technical vibes. And suddenly you have there an album that could have been what Mayhem was supposed to do. At least in my opinion. Now, there are some weirder parts which are, in my opinion, taking kind of removing this from being great. This is definitely a good album, but there are also some kind of say odd decisions or solutions or compositions which just don't seem to be right there. Most parts, this album is like finished with 3 or 4 minutes, but somehow some of these tracks are lengthier. I don't know why, because it seems like it's just extra fat there, making the songs a little bit lengthier than what they need to be. But these are all minor nuisances. So overall feeling is that Mardom is like a strong album. It's really solid release, and in my opinion, if you have not listened to this band before, now it's good time to start listening to this one. And if you are already a fan, well, I am most certain that you will also like this album. So, despite the kind of a funny name, this is a solid band from Germany, so do your homework and check out the samples. Thank you for watching this review, and see you soon with more stuff to come.